My name is Terry Sear, and I'm the Operations Director for our U.S. federal business.
Hi, I'm Sarah Horrocks. I'm the Air Quality Team Leader in the Infrastructure Division of Atkins.
I'm a process engineer by background, and I'm currently part of the Graduate Development Program of Atkins, which is a member of the SNC-Lavalin group.
I've been with SNC-Lavalin for the past 13 years. I've worked on various projects including Bruce, Darlington, Prairie Island, and Hydro-Quebec.
I'm Tiffany Chan from Hong Kong office. I'm the Associate Director from the Tunnel and Ground Engineering Department.
This is going to sound funny, but the earliest memory I have of wanting to be a civil engineer was when I was 13 or 14 years old. I was watching this series called Prison Break, and the main character was a structural engineer. And I was so obsessed with his character and how complicated the things that he was thinking about and the things that he was doing were, that I just made up my mind ever since then I wanted to be a structural engineer.
First inspiration to become an engineer was from my 8th grade algebra teacher. He was the first person to tell me I had an aptitude for math and encouraged me to really push myself in technical fields.
I was inspired to take a degree and then a career in this field by my biology teacher. Back in the 1990s, he was teaching us about the greenhouse effect of man-made gases and the global warming that was occurring.
The person who inspired me to become an engineer is my dad. He was a mechanical engineer. Basically, he was my idol. I looked up to him a lot.
When I visited the university, I saw a professor demonstrating a model which can prevent a landslide during heavy rainfall. When I see the professor demonstrating the model, I find it, as an engineer, you can do something that you can protect the public and to prevent something that's being happened to risk our life.
I get to be a part of the people that try to do problem solving for real life world issues that we have.
Being an engineer is about figuring things out.
I really personally enjoy solving problems. I get a lot of satisfaction from it.
Most of the time we're solving society problems in sustainable means and making an impact on people's lives. For example, Doha Metro had just opened a couple of weeks ago, and it was amazing to see people's reactions when they started using it and how much it facilitated their everyday travel.
I think I choose engineering is because I want to see something that is actual, something that you can see and you can touch.
I did a chemistry degree and I couldn't see myself working in a laboratory, so took up a career with the engineering company. There's never been a dull moment since. I've worked on some amazing projects, the Olympic Games, oil refineries, M25 widening.
I'm a geotechnical engineer. I work in Dubai for the Middle East Design Center. I study the characteristics of the ground. I also design shallow and deep foundations for high-rise buildings and metro stations and lateral support systems for excavations.
I'm able to learn a lot from the studies and experiments of our academics, research best practices learned over years of execution, and provide resilient and efficient solutions to our clients. This, to me, is incredibly gratifying.
But there's always something new going on, a new industrial process to get to learn.
I like the technical part because there's always something new in the market and you always have to keep learning and expanding technically.
You need to face a lot of challenges every day, not just the technical challenges, but also including the communication, the negotiation with different people.
As an engineering manager, I enjoyed planning the schedule so that the work can be executed to the budget.
What I like most about my role at the moment is when projects come to the crunch point and you're invited to give evidence at a public inquiry or a hearing for a planning application. It's scary, but it's a lot of fun. Working with some highly qualified professionals, different technical disciplines. You've got the legal team.
Engineers don't work in isolation. They collaborate and they build upon the ideas of the group. I feel tremendous pride when our team completes a challenging project.
You know, the more complicated the problem, you get more, it's rewarding when you solve it, and it also keeps you motivated when you go on. So my advice would be to take up the challenge, have the right mentorship and experience, and go for it. And cheers. Yeah.